What's up? It's 10:19. I'm still at my cousin's house. Heard there's a blizzard, so I don't know how the hell I'm getting back to New York, bro, from Boston, but that's another issue. I've been stuck on this scramble for like literally like three plus hours or 2 hours low key, because I actually have pretty good memorization, but I mean, blind is really testing me. Anyway, I believe I messed up one like set of moves for edges because I can show you in the last video, I messed up two flipped edges on the bottom, which pretty sure that means it was like the one flipped edge that I missed. So I figured it out. I have the memo down. We're just gonna go for it. Corner memo, like OP memo is like set. Like I can do that fully blind. Edge memo is still a bit hard. I still need to memorize like the special cases. I'm getting better at it each time I do this scramble. And yeah, getting better at it each time I do a scramble, and then like understanding which moves to flip, and then kind of just like memorizing it better. But yeah, Q, I'm still like just like all the setup moves, I'm still kind of like memorizing. Like C and W, I kind of have down, but I keep mixing them up. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do I think 60 to 70% of this blind, and then 30 to 40% of it with my eyes open, just because some of the moves like I'm just it's also so like late right now, like I'm really tired, so yeah, and then I'll explain because I'm pretty sure, like I almost got it last time, so I'm pretty sure this is like the correct. So we're gonna just go for it, and then I'll explain my solution. I think it's a pretty fun solution, like the way I memorized it, and yeah, so I'm pretty excited for this one. Pretty sure I'm gonna get this. So without further ado, let's do it. And then again, I'm doing this pretty like unofficially, or yeah, I'm gonna do this pretty unofficially with my eyes closed, but you'll see my eyes closed, and then the cube's here. So yeah. I'm just gonna memorize and then we'll go. VO, okay. There it is. XGBT. Mhm. Yeah, so again, gonna have some of my eyes open for some of them. Just I just don't want to mess up the setup moves. So yeah, here we go. You yeah. Okay. Then, oh my God. Okay. Yeah, so the only thing I messed up, so I'll show you the what the cube looked like, or maybe you saw the clip already. Yeah, so this was my solution. So basically, the solution started out NW. So I used the school Northwestern, and then I thought about NBA players or like basketball players. So I know like Jake West, the TikTok guy, he plays at Northwestern, and DJ on the theme of basketball players. I thought of DJ Wagner, who is I think he's at Arkansas still, but yeah, he's a basketball player. And then HL, I thought of Grant Hill, NBA Duke legend. And then QM, I thought of Quentin Grimes, 76ers. And then FX, and then WG. So FX, I thought of like editing, thought of like VFX. And then Wang, which is, I'm not gonna dox myself, but it's a Chinese last name. And then VO, I thought of like velocity or like some sort of like editing thing that's like that uses VO. I forget the full name of this, but yeah, I connected it to FX. And then this one XD, I just like thought of like silly or just like XD, like just like people saying that all the time. I still say it all the time, low key. VT, I originally thought of Virginia Tech, but then I decided to keep it on the theme of tennis. So VT, I put like Venus Trophy or something like that, like thinking about like Venus Williams like winning. GM, Grand Slam, so it's just like the beginning and end of Grand Slam, and then QF thought of quarterfinal, so on the theme of like quarterfinal Grand Slam, like tennis stuff. So I just use tennis for these basically, and then basketball for these. So yeah, that's how I did this. This literally, I don't even know. This took me like, years, but we got it. And you can tell I was still struggling with edges, so lot to work on. I'm probably just gonna have to grind memorizing the algorithms for edges because like Q, for example, like here, like the Q algorithm to memo for M2 is like annoying, and then W and C, they're not that hard, and then there's also INS. But W and C are like they're not hard, but I just always keep mixing them up in my head, so I need to figure out a way to like not mix the algorithms up for those. But yeah, pretty good. And now I'm off to bed because it's 10:30. So peace out.